For the past 16 years, in the state of California, it has been impossible to hold child sex predators and the institutions that cover up their abuse accountable for their crimes after just a short amount of time had gone by. This made it increasingly difficult to protect our kids from child sex abuse. Thankfully, the state of California passed a critical new law, Assembly Bill 218, or AB 218, that changes that. How, you ask? By lifting the statute of limitations. A statute of limitations is a legal stopwatch that counts down the time to file a civil lawsuit. It is important for survivors of child sexual abuse, friends and family of survivors, or organizations interacting with survivors to know when the clock starts ticking, when the clock stops ticking, and whether anything restarts the clock. California's restrictive statute of limitations blocked many survivors from coming forward. Now, AB 218 expands the statute of limitations. Previously, survivors had to file a civil lawsuit against their abuser and the institutions that covered for them before they turned just 26 years old. Now, survivors have until age 40 to file a civil lawsuit. In most cases, childhood sexual abuse goes unreported or is reported many years after the abuse occurs. In fact, the average age of disclosure for adult survivors is 48. This makes expanding the statute of limitations critically important, as it gives survivors the time they need to become comfortable coming forward. When survivors have time, they can file a civil lawsuit, putting them on a journey towards justice and protecting kids from future abuse. Finally, and most urgently, from January 1, 2020 until December 31, 2022, survivors of any age whose statute of limitations expired prior to January 1, 2020 can file a civil suit against their abuser no matter how long ago the abuse occurred. This window, open for 3 years, will allow survivors of child sexual abuse, no matter their current age and no matter when the abuse took place, to take action and hold their abuser and the institutions who covered for these predators accountable through a civil lawsuit. Child sex abuse survivors in California can hold predators and the institutions who covered for them accountable, and California will be able to protect all our kids. If you were sexually abused as a child, AB 218 will allow you to take action and find justice. Doing so only requires a few quick, easy steps to connect with an organization that can help. To learn more about how you may be able to find justice, you can call the National Crime Victim Bar Association, a certified nonprofit attorney referral service for a commitment-free, confidential conversation on the next steps you may be able to take to file a civil suit. Or you can visit victimbar.com/referrals to learn more about the CVA, who you can speak with, what your options are, and what you may need to file a suit.